As I went a walking one fine summer's morning, it was down by the furnace I chanced for to stroll. I spied an old lady, I'll swear she was 80, at the foot of the dirt bank, a-rooting for coal. And when I drew nigh her, she sat on her haunches, for to fill up her scuttle she then did begin. And to herself she was singing this ditty, and these are the words the old lady did sing. A-crying, "Och, sure I'm nearly distracted, for it's down in the Shoofly they've cut a bad vein. And since they've condemned the old slope at the furnace, sure all me fine neighbours must leave here again." 'Twas only last evening that I asked McKinley to tell me the reason the furnace gave o'er. He told me the company had spent 80,000, and finding no prospects they would spend no more. He said that the diamond it was rather bony, besides too much dirt in the 7-foot vein. And as for the mammoth, there's no length of gangway, unless they buy land from old Abel and Swain. A-crying, "Och, sure I'm nearly distracted, for it's down in the Shoofly they've cut a bad vein. And since they've condemned the old slope at the furnace, sure all me fine neighbours must leave here again." And as for Michael Rooney, I owe him some money. Likewise Patrick Kearns, I owe him some more. And as for John Egan, I ne'er see his wagon, but I think of the debt that I owe in his store. I owe butcher and baker, likewise the shoemaker, and for plough me garden I owe Pat McQuail, likewise his old mother, for one thing and another, and to drive away bother an odd quart of ale. A-crying, "Och, sure I'm nearly distracted, for it's down in the Shoofly they've cut a bad vein. And since they've condemned the old slope at the furnace, sure all me fine neighbours must leave here again. But if God spares me children until the next summer, instead of a burden they will be a gain. And out of their earnings I'll save an odd dollar, and build a snug home at the foot of the plain. Then rolling in riches, in silks and in satin, I ne'er shall forget the days I was poor. And likewise the neighbours that stood by me children kept want and starvation away from me door. A-crying, "Och, sure I'm nearly distracted, for it's down in the Shoofly they've cut a bad vein. And since they've condemned the old slope at the furnace, sure all me fine neighbours must leave here again."